Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the channel. We are Disappear for Days, and today we are in the magnificent Kyoto. So we're starting our day today at the Kyoto National Gardens and Imperial Palace. Gonna have a little wander around here, and then we're gonna hopefully see and catch some of the old town in a little bit. So very, very excited to go and explore. Let's go. The cherry blossom is clearly in bloom. You can see all of the people with their cameras. It does look really beautiful. It's such a deep pink. I don't know if it will show up on the camera.
Right, so we've signed up for a tour of the Imperial Palace. All the gates and things are closed, so it appears to be that you can only go in if you're actually on a tour. So we've signed up to the next tour, but it's not for another hour and a half or so. So we're going to go and have a little wander around the area and then come back for the tour later.
So it's been a bit hard to find lunch quickly before our tour starts. Emma went for a little bagel down the road. I've gone for some Family Mart okonomiyaki. I've never had this before, but it was recommended to be eaten. Yeah, I'm intrigued because it's, from what I've heard, is like a savoury pancake. So this one supposedly has pork in it. Because it's from Family Mart, I'm not expecting it to be like the best quality okonomiyaki, but here goes. Oh, so it almost looks like a bit of like Spanish omelette maybe, with like a bit of potato inside, potentially. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the first bite, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no. What is it, the sauce?
I think it's just too sweet. It's just a bit too sweet for me. I think if this was like a side dish and I could have maybe a little bite of this and then eat my like savoury noodles or something, then that would probably be better. But I feel like a whole dish of this is gonna be very sweet. Just finished up. The flavour kind of grew on me over time, but I almost definitely still wouldn't get it from like a 7-Eleven or a convenience store again, because it claimed to be a pork okonomiyaki and it had like one slice of pork in, which I didn't realise, and I ate it all in one bite, and so then for the rest of it I had no pork. It definitely wasn't the best, but obviously you kind of pay the price for the reason.
Right, we have arrived back at the Imperial Palace for our tour. It's an hour long. Not sure what it's going to involve, but hopefully we're going to see inside the palace, and I think we're going to be seeing the gardens.
We've been explicitly told that we cannot leave during the hour, like many times, so part of me is kind of scared that it's going to be a bit boring, and they're like, no, you can't leave once you're in, you're in.
We're thinking maybe that people have tried to leave before and now they've made it a rule that people can't leave. So yeah, let's go and have a look.
Got all the poses. It's been really nice in here so far. We're just at the North Pond, I think it is. Already you can kind of see that there's this giant expanse of water. Everything around it looks so like nicely decorated. So there's people working on this like artificial shore. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. It looks like they may be collecting some dirt from it. But basically our audio guide has said that at the time the like emperor who wanted to build the shore gave like 1.5 kilograms for everyone who found like one stone.
Right, tour complete. That was absolutely beautiful. I'm really glad we did that. We got so many lovely pictures and so many lovely shots. I am so impressed with how well they maintain those gardens.
And it's all free of charge.
How do they manage to maintain them so perfectly when no one's paying to get in? Where are they getting their money from? It was just incredible. Definitely worth a visit. It's free, so why not? It took about 45 minutes in the end rather than an hour. And yeah, really nice and really informative as well. I liked the audio guide. Never had an audio guide before. I quite enjoyed that.
The fact that you get given like the audio guide kind of helps you learn about the history of it. Because otherwise we'd just stand there and we'd just have to Google it all ourselves. But having an audio guide, you kind of go all there, everything you need to know, very concise. And then you can just walk and you can spend your time looking at it rather than looking at your phone.
And again, didn't even have to pay for the audio guide. They gave us that for free as well.
So we've arrived at the Heian Jingu Shrine. I just found on Google Maps it looks like a pretty nice shrine to go to. There's a massive gate here and a giant temple entrance. Let's have a little wander. So sadly enough, it looks like they're actually setting up for some sort of like concert or gig or something. There's like thousands of chairs here and a drum set up on a stage with like loads of big screens. It's kind of ruined the aesthetic of it a little bit. But other than that, the temples look so nice. They look really like nice with the like red and greens, and the roofs on them are so ornate and decorated. It really looks pretty. So you can actually go into the temple gardens. It's only got an admission of 600, but because of the tour we did earlier, we thought it's probably going to look relatively the same, and the time's getting on as well, so we want to see more stuff before it gets dark. Unfortunately, they didn't have any stamp at that temple. I feel like since we've got out of Tokyo, we've not managed to find too many stamps, which has been a bit of a shame. Fuji had a couple, but in terms of stamps here in Kyoto, we've not found a single one yet. But I hope we can get some, because it'd be nice to remember Kyoto through the stamps.
The Kyoto City Museum of Art looks pretty impressive.
We're currently heading down this really peaceful little stream, and we're heading towards the Gion kind of area of Kyoto, which is also known as like the Geisha District. And now, because of some stupid videos of tourists that have gone viral and stuff, a lot of the Geisha District is actually now closed off to tourists, unfortunately. But I believe you can still go down the main road in the district and you can still sometimes see the geishas there, but it's a lot more restricted than it was a few years back.
I'm really enjoying the weather in Kyoto. It is so much warmer than in Tokyo. Look at the blue skies, the hoodies off, bare arms. This is just so much nicer. Makes the views and everything so much better as well.
Emily's been begging to get a little afternoon snack, so we've gone for this little bread bun, and I believe it's got strawberry cream on the inside and some mochi, so this should be beautiful. Choked on the powdered sugar. Oh, that is beautiful. Look inside there.
I don't know about this. I think this looks really weird.
I knew you'd like it.
It's a bit like a donut, but softer.
So we've arrived at Anamakoji Dori Road, which is kind of like the, as I said, the main road. I've heard that there are like fines for people who go down the different alleyways, but I'm not entirely sure how it all works, because I've seen quite a few tourists down all the alleyways already. All of the buildings here look so nice and old school, really traditional. You've got like all the shades of brown lining each side of the street, and then each alleyway that you look down just looks so like unique and so special. There's a little bit of a hidden gem to have walked past, just some cute little temple there. We're literally just walking down the road here, trying to get to our next spot, and yeah, it just opened up and there's this giant pagoda in front of us. Wow, this road is so beautiful. It is incredibly busy here, but it looks so picturesque, a kind of like glimpse into the past of what Kyoto used to be.
My goodness, it's so busy here. It's getting busier and busier, it feels like. And it's getting a bit cold now as it's getting later. We've just been doing a little bit of souvenir shopping in the shops. There's so many lovely shops here. It's quite good though, because you can actually get tax-free shopping if you spend over 5,500 yen. As long as you either have your passport with you or a QR code that you generate at the airport. So we've managed to get the price down a little bit if we've spent a lot in one shop, which has worked out quite well. Right, so we've come to a restaurant to get some dinner close by to Gion where we just were. It's got very cold outside, so we couldn't really wait any longer. We just want to get some nice warm food in us.
I think I might regret putting this much chili oil on. So I have gone for some like chicken karaage with rice, spring onions and chili oil. Emma has gone for a pork tonkatsu curry. I'm enjoying Japanese food in many ways, but one of the ways which I've been really enjoying it is that these kind of like self-service order from a machine and just pick it up from the counter, they tend to be actually like quite a lot cheaper. A lot of the places you can easily pay like 1,000 over yen, which is like about £5, but I feel like with these places they're a lot more budget friendly, and so we've been getting our meals for around about like 700 each.
And it's just so much easier just going in, ordering it on the machine. You don't have to talk to anybody, you don't have to sit looking at a menu and like feeling awkward while someone's waiting for you to decide. You can just take your time, order what you want, and then you go and pick it up when your number's called or whatever. Sometimes they even bring it to you.
Yeah, it's very simple and very efficient. What are you thinking of your curry though?
It's good. It's just your generic katsu curry.
I feel like it's quite hard to go wrong with the katsu curry.
I really like katsu curry anyway, and Jacob always says I'm so basic when I go for a katsu curry. I knew that I was going to eat so many katsu curries in Japan. I have been absolutely loving them.
Oh my god. That chicken, I don't know if you can see how moist that is. When it came out, admittedly, I was looking at it and I was like, that looks a bit dry, but that is juicing. I like it. That meal was actually incredible. The first time I've had that specifically, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. I feel like I'm going to want to get that again because it had a nice little bit of chili, chicken was really moist, and the rice beautiful. But we're going to end the video here for now. Really enjoyed our first day exploring Kyoto, and we've got a lot more to see tomorrow, so stay tuned to see that next week. If you like the video, give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, then drop a little subscribe below. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.